Star Renegades has everything you'd want from a JRPG combat system. Your elemental attacks, debuffs, guards, interrupts, all that good stuff. But the secret ingredient that makes it fun is its unique time-based critical hit system. Crucially, it's simple to understand. Here's how it works. At the beginning of every round, the enemies tell you what their actions will be and when they'll occur. Then you can issue commands to your heroes to counter them. If you hit an enemy with an attack before their action happens, you get a critical hit bonus against them. This bonus could be anything. It could do interrupt damage to the enemy, potentially interrupting their action. It can damage their armor, allowing your next hero to do even more damage. It can layer on extra debuffs, really anything. Crucially, it can even push the enemy's action further down the timeline, which means then that another one of your heroes can critical hit them again. This is key because often the most powerful attacks in your arsenal are slower to execute. But if you can turn those slower powers into critical attacks in this manner, then you're doing tons of extra damage. In this way, if the player lines up the right attacks, they can achieve these amazing cascading critical hits, which really takes down the enemy's health fast, rather than turning combat into a slugfest. The other side of that coin, though, is that enemies can also achieve critical hits against you if you let them hit your guys before they take their action. So you might find that if you make the wrong move, enemies might have a surprising amount of success against you. In summary, the Star Renegade's critical hit system is just one of those game systems that, while it's simple enough to understand, even for a newcomer, just hit the enemy before he goes. It's also difficult to master, especially once enemies start slipping in tricky attacks of their own, or when the player starts needing to take other elements into consideration. But it can really result in super satisfying dynamic combos and interesting decision making that lasts from the start of a run up until the finale.